You've done your homework, you've watched the videos, you've read your articles. It's time to buy a tankless water heater. Fair enough. But now the question is, which one do you get, and how do you know which one you should buy? Okay, so what I actually have here is I actually have a few of them set up, and let's go over a few of the features and options that you have with a tankless water heater. So I took the covers off all three of them, and we'll just start with this one here. It's an IBC, they call it. It's the heat exchanger is actually made in the Volkswagen plant. It's very simple. So the thing about this one, it's a Canadian company, and it's actually so it's manufactured at BC. The thing that's nice about this tankless water heater is if you look at it, it's very simple. It's got a part here, it's got the little part there, and one there. It's like, 4 moving parts and a few sensors. So we know that parts can lead to breakdowns for sure. So as the simplest unit, should be, in theory, less breakdown. We've been installing these for a few years, and they've actually been really nice units. Fewer breakdowns for sure, but the downside with fewer parts is definitely a less full-featured thing. So there's no, you turn the hot water on, and hot water goes through it, but then cold water goes in, and then hot water goes out again. So you get that cold water, that hot water sandwich or whatever they call it, where you get some cold water and then some hot water. So simplicity is nice for sure, but it doesn't have all of some of the benefits that a full-featured tankless water heater would have, like this one here. So this one here is the Nevian tankless water heater, and as you can see, it's definitely got more parts and pieces. It's got a board, it actually swings out of the way for service. It's got significantly more parts. Now, with all those extra parts, though, it does have a few extra things that the IBC doesn't have. It has a recirc line, a recirc pump on it. So it has a built-in pump to make sure you get hot water to the farthest end of your house. It has a little hot water tank in there, so it actually creates a little bit of hot water and keeps it in the tank for you, in the water heater for you, so that you get hot water all the time. You don't get the hot water, then some cold water, then some hot water. So it has what they call a full feature set. More parts means more potential for breakdown. But the cool thing about the Nevian is it actually has, this is a double-walled stainless steel heat exchanger, so it's got a really nice heat exchanger on it. It is the only one that will come with a 12-year parts and labor warranty. Yeah, 12-year parts and labor on the entire thing. You don't get that on anything else. Even on the simple one, you don't get a 12-year parts and labor warranty. So that can be pretty slick. You get a full warranty on it, and you get all the features. But it does have more parts. And it does have more parts, more potential for breakdown, sure. But this one here you can actually have on Wi-Fi. You can connect it to your phone, and you can tell it that you're going to, use hot water, and you can set up a schedule, and it'll learn when you use hot water to turn the pump on, and so it'll know when to use hot water. This one here is a Rinnai. It's similar. It's got a copper heat exchanger instead of the stainless. It has a few of the same features as this one. This Rinnai main claim to fame is just how many of them are out there and how many of them are in this area. There's a ton. There's a lot of them that are in this area, and they're fine. They're a little smaller, a little tighter to work on, but they're okay. If you're going to go to a complex unit, we prefer this one only because 12-year parts and labor warranty. There's nobody else in the industry that has them. So really it comes down to simplicity, but, fewer features, or more complex, but all the features you can handle.